There's a massive number of reasons people sleep in rough, and the most common combination I've come across personally is people who have had a traumatic event such as a bereavement and then another one on top of it, say for example a spouse leaving them. Now the two are probably connected, but these two events are enough as often as not to push people into homelessness and just walking away. So it's not always that they've lost income, sometimes as often as not they've walked away from it.
Talking about South East, the home counties, why do you think people end up in these places? If we see these particular polls and we see it's on the rise in those counties, why do you think?
There could be climatic reasons, that it's slightly warmer. There could be people going to a perception of wealth, people responding to a rumour of work, people responding to advice from other rough sleepers. People might go because they want to be safe, and if they know they're going to be on the streets, they might think they're safer in somewhere like Chichester. There's a lot of parts of London where people feel very unsafe actually sleeping out. They might see it as safer.
Is it right that the government puts funding into councils for hostels, or is there, if you like, a holistic approach that would be more efficient to take?
I think one of the key things I dislike about the government's approach to homelessness is that it is homogenous, a plurality of services needed to fit the myriad cases you find and the myriad type of people there are. You've got to have this the long-term plan and these services that will grab people and maintain in a place themselves without actually being dependent on the funding that comes to them, because the problem with the way the system is at the moment is very much that is the system, and we keep running this system and it keeps needing the same amount of funding, or it grows slightly every so often. What we want is things to run independently almost and be part of the structure, that so if you withdraw funding from it, it doesn't just collapse and you've got to start and rebuild it from scratch. What you really want is these organisations that are grassroots. They've just developed the policy themselves because it works, and they're running it because it works.